In the dark, drawing cold blood, hide away. Am I scared of the thing I'm trying to find? Cross my heart, but took a U-turn. Kiss the light, made my skin burn. Time after time, guess I need to say sorry. Been treating me poorly. Believe that's that story. I'm not gonna say undefeated. 6 feet underground, bury my demons. Yeah, I'll sing it. Broken and bruised, but I'm never beaten. 6 feet underground, bury my demons. Yeah, this is a funeral. In the dark, drawing cold blood, hide away. Am I scared of the thing I'm trying to find? Cross my heart, but took a U-turn. Kiss the light, made my skin burn. Time after time, guess I need to say sorry. Been treating me poorly. Believe that's that story. I'm not gonna stand there, say undefeated. 6 feet underground, bury my demons. Yeah, I'll sing it. Broken and bruised, but I'm never beaten. 6 feet underground, bury my demons. Yeah, this is a funeral. And my funeral. I'd be here, but I'm here.
It's a momentous occasion. We got a bunch of priests and a paladin. It is literally the holy. Oh my! Woo, baby, are you kidding me? Woo! That's how you do it. That is how you do it. How's it going, everybody? Welcome back, boys. Yo, what's up, Shane? How you doing, my man? Hope you're having a good one, my guy. Welcome back, everybody. Hope you guys are having a good one. Yo, we are, man, I almost want to call this stream Midnight Alpha, what's it called? The waiting room. However, I feel like when we did that for Dragonflight of like so we did that for Dragonflight waiting room, and then we did War Within waiting room. A lot of people kept popping in and being like, yo, is it out? Is it out? I'm just like, no, the waiting room is here. We're literally in a room waiting for it. So I don't really know if a lot of people know what a waiting room is. Yeah, so I'm just gonna keep titling it as wait, BLIZZ needs another Z. Hold on a second. BLIZZ needs another Z. What am I doing here? BLIZZ needs another Z. What the hell? Here we go. I can spell. Chat, we got boxes to open. Legion Remix is out in 3 weeks. Can you tell that I'm excited? I've been doing a bunch of videos for Legion Remix recently. Can you tell that I'm really excited for it? Can you tell that I really want to play it already? Yeah, I am. I actually am so happy for it. Sub down 28. Mythic Raider Kick W. Yo, what bots you guys do? Did you guys do Soulbinder or did you do Lumathar? I feel like Soulbinder is actually easier on Mythic. Because all you do is just AoE, stack together, get knocked in the same direction, cleave, and that's all you do. You don't have to think. Slapped Soulbinder. Yeah, dude, Lumathar is actually a DPS check. and like kind of a brain check where people need to takes you to make sure to aim Lumithar's beam, add the tethers. You got to kill 2 tethers. Tail end is like a DPS race and an HPS race. You literally got to do both while you're running out of space. It's actually a harder fight, even though like a normal and heroic, I feel like you just go for Loom immediately because it's just like brainless fight on those difficulties. On Mythic, it's actually like a real fight. For some reason, I thought like, oh, when we were doing Mythic Prog, I'm like, oh, we're gonna kill Plexi, they go kill Lumi, and I'm like, okay. I mean, the mechanics didn't sound bad on paper, but like, I didn't realize the damage check was gonna be that big. Unlocked so bad, but it was like 7 animal underneath the group's average. Yeah. You know what? Boss is dead. You got loot, and you could potentially get better logs from there if you care about that. Like, unless you're raiding, I don't think anyone should care about logs. You get loot, and you get yourself an end game, and you can get keys done and play alts. I feel like that, and play whatever character you're playing. I think that's like the best part. I wasn't meant to be on a rogue. We did a rogue boss, so I logged it. Fair enough, man. Fair enough. Doing the group justice and service, man. That nearly 4% damage reduction definitely goes a long way. Dude, rogues in general do need a buff though. Like, not like a rogue buff for raid, but like, they gotta do something, dude. This class is, I feel like it's already getting quickly outscaled by literally everybody. As people are getting into it. I feel like our game is a tier set and that's it. What is this song? It is loud. You're right. Alrighty, let's go open up our boxes. And then hopefully Blizzard does some kind of announcement regarding like midnight alpha soon, man. They gotta do it, dude. They gotta do it. Or at least release more info regarding like Apex talents, like the big new talent thing that they're adding that you can put like multiple points into. If they can at least release one for every single class spec in the game, I'd be happy, because at least I would see the direction they're taking every single class. And I want to know what they're doing for the rogues. Out in particular. Better than you. Did I mess it up? Oh, I messed it up, didn't I? Okay, I think I lowered the music and then I lowered my mic at the same time. Is this about... Does my mic need to be quieter, louder? What are we looking at? Because I can't hear it back. No. I lowered my mic. Shane caught it. Better, yeah, dude. He actually caught it. Like, yo, now the mic is down. What the hell? Beautiful. Hell yeah. Alrighty, so I actually do have a bunch of walls that can open up boxes. I actually did a pretty good job of like doing stuff this week. This week was the week where we did some keep pushing. Dude, keep pushes did not go well. Let me just tell you. That's what I'm gonna say. They did not go well at all, dude. That shit was rough. Sounds good. Now appreciate ya. So I'm hoping to get some really good stuff on my alts. I think I'm gonna play Range Hunter this season. I love survival, but I feel like with how good Marksman is, I feel like committing into Marksman might be the play, man. Might be the play. I already have a gun, so I might as well invest into it hardcore. That's what I'm thinking, man. Rogue chest? Yes, it is, dude. The rogue chest for the weekly is huge. I cannot wait to go grab that. Okay, so we can pick up tier. Actually, I think I should pick up tier and then catalyze. I know I can get a good trinket, but I think I can get the tier right here. Shoulders, and I catalyze the rest of my gear. I think this is the play, man. I think tier is the play. As much as I want some trinkies, I think tier is the play. I think tier is the play. Because look, I have shoulders that are crap, but like catalyzable. And like I know that they're not hero track all over head to toe. I could, I guess, go and do a delve to see if I can get another hero track piece to wear on my character from like a +8. Maybe I should just do that. Maybe I should go and do that. Weathered? Hell yeah. Hold on, maybe I should go do that real quick. I don't know if I need to go BM or MM or whatever. I really should do them on 11 though, shouldn't I? Or like Gildeds. Yeah, I should. Okay. I'm gonna go and do it. I don't think I can do it on a Hunter, on a Marksman. I think I have to do Survival. I literally think Survival is a better delve spec. So let's do this. Let's try to see if we can dive into a queue really quickly. And see if I can get some Gildeds and potentially another hero track piece Maybe like a chest piece or a helm or legs that I can catalyze. Because I really don't want to catalyze like non-hero track pieces if I can help it. And we got the easy del too, so hopefully we could like skip all the garbage. Super excited, man. So if I crit haste sentinel, it's so good. Yeah, I've heard a crit. I heard master crit sentinel marksman is the play, but if you want to play dark ranger, it's haste crit mastery. It's a lot of crit and then haste mastery split. So whatever is good, man. Whatever's meta. Whatever is meta. I guess ideally for Mythic Plus them. But yeah, just a heads up. BLIZZ just nuked ultimate skill builds in Diablo 4. They got a resource gen for ultimates in all classes. Okay, hold on. I need to read that again. Just a heads up, Blizzard just nuked ultimate skill builds in D4. So builds that are all about the ultimate ability. Like, all about, like, maximizing the usage of it, I guess, or whatever. Okay. Okay. That doesn't seem like a good thing. Probably good for, like, the overall health of the game, I imagine. But, like, yeah. That probably sucks for some of the... Is that... What does that do for Sork? I don't even know what my ultimate ability for Sork was, to be honest. I actually have no idea. Did it even have an ability? I think it was some kind of, like, a prog that worked off of, like, a thing somewhere in my build, but I'm not 100%. Dude, why is survival actually easier in those, man? I think it's like partially the pet, but also partially the range damage you do. Or maybe I'm just so used to it. I don't know. I feel like I don't have to do it and you thinking. No thinking, just damage. And there's a bunch of these things. Hold on. So I'm gonna stand here actually. Yep, I'm gonna stand here. I'm gonna turtle. I should one-shot him, right? Okay, I thought it would do a lot of damage. I did not think it would actually just kill them. Dude, this delve is the best. What does this take him? Is that so I can go around? I don't think I want to do that, do I? No, not really. Okay. We're gonna come down here. Grab all of these guys over here, right? Lock them up in the air. They don't really do anything. Cool, and then see if I can maybe drag them over here, maybe? If they ever walk. Uh-oh, I did it a little early. That's okay. Dude, I forgot how good this delve is. Actually, just brainless delve. It's so good. And I'm pretty sure I can just stand on this rock and avoid the mechanics here completely. That's it, the current most OP ultimate game in the game since the game before. Random procs and lightning skills, a bloodless effect towards CD. Oh, that kind of sucks. Yeah, so like Death Trap Rogues, Hunter, Seeker, Spiritborn. Okay. That's the thing. I haven't played Rogue in a while or Seeker Spiritborn. So I would just have no idea. That sucks though, man. That kind of sucks. Wait, does that just remove some of the viability from those builds then? Why would they do that? Don't you want more builds in the game rather than less builds? Or is it like or were those builds like way too overpowered? And removing and nerfing those builds actually is gonna increase the diversity of builds. You know what I mean? Like if this is like the only viable strong build, then everybody plays it. But if you nerf it, well then less people are gonna play it. Their Thorn Spiritborn build coming up, we're probably gonna play that. Good. Completely guts the entire Hunter Spiritborn build. Death Trap since both builds required you to dump 200 resources to gain it all at once. That sucks. Well, as long... Okay, so if they kill one build, but you get 2 builds out of it, I'm okay with that. Like, as long as the economy of, like, builds you gain versus builds you lose 1, but you gain 2 viable builds, if not maybe 3 builds. As long as you're in the positive, I don't really care. To be honest. Like, maybe there's somebody out there really love those builds, and, like, that's unfortunate. But at the end of the day, as somebody who doesn't play a lot of Diablo, that game probably benefits a lot from, like, more variety of builds, right? Probably a lot benefits a ton probably from variety. I'm assuming here, but like maybe that's just on me. Maybe I'm thinking about it wrong. I want to use the... Well, just give me the gateway. I think there's a bunch of spores that I can pop over here, right? Can you walk up? Thank you. At least some of you guys walked up. Hi. Damn, I meant to hit all of you. Well, I'm gonna blow up at least 1, maybe 2. Okay, I'm just gonna ignore him. There, you got it right. I'm gonna do nothing. Different game set problem. They're just making the same mistakes in Diablo 3 instead of buffing lower performing builds. That is true. You know what? That does seem like a Blizzard thing, though. Like, honestly, dude, Blizzard make it new employees, new people on the team, but they keep making the same, like WoW has the same issue too, right? They do that a lot too. It's like, hey, can you just buff anything that isn't viable? Like ambush rogues for Outlaw is all people want to play, man. If you make ambush Outlaw viable, so you know how many people would be like ecstatic about it? It's such a good build. It's so much easier to play. It just does not have the raw damage, so you feel like somebody who's really stickler for DPS. Unfortunately, it's like, it's playable, but it's not amazing. You know what I mean? Definitely playable, but not amazing. So let's get some Nazathian sounding. Oh no, that's from the song. So it sounded like Nazath laugh from Visions. And the buff are already performing a druid build as well, so it stays the same way next user is on the list. Yeah, at this point, man, like I wouldn't fight it either. At that point, I wouldn't fight it, honestly. Like if that's the direction they're heading, taking this thing, I wouldn't fight it either. I'd be like, you know what? If they're buffing the ones that were overperforming, I'll roll with it. At this point. Although I feel like it would be one of those things where they're just like not touching it, but then they're gonna end up nerfing it when like no one expects it. Okay, that did nothing. I don't know why sometimes flicker gives you nothing. Ultraful combo does like twice the damage you have as HP. Yeah. What's wrong with that? Don't you think that's normal? Don't you think that's actually normal? What's wrong with that? I see nothing wrong with that. I think Blizzard should keep it exactly as it is. You know what I mean? Also, dude, I was just messing around with Outlaw a little, getting my sparks. And the combo of going to a killing, getting column points, going full killing spree, building up real quickly into a kidney killing spree, right? And then doing the vanish, adrenaline rush, ghost strike from stealth for that like 6 times coin flip of all tails into between the eyes. That seems to one-shot people. Like actually like globals people. It's a little nuts. Wait, if I stand here, I should get both of them, right? One, good. I don't, okay, only one got hit. Stand here. Dude, this Delta's so stupid good. You're welcome? Yeah, okay. Next video idea coming up, man. It's marksman. I just gotta get PvP gear on that thing. Which I guess I could do it with crates, but damn, dude. Sentinel MM, after finding out volley procs lock and load changed my life, the burst is disgusting. Wait, what? Volley procs lock and load? Does it actually? Wait, how? Is that something I'm missing? So I'm gonna do Cabeza here, just so I can like blow her up. I don't actually, although I don't think Cabeza takes a lot of damage from these things, does she? Oh, he's gonna die. We're gonna turn that off. I'm gonna hit her with some grenades so she aggroes me instead of my pet. Okay, that's not hitting her. Okay, so she does take some damage. It's like a disease, but she doesn't get blown up. Not really. But maybe I just gotta keep like walking her. Ooh. That mushroom saved me. Mushroom actually legit just saved me. Okay, well these things are back. Yeah, I'm not gonna get bullshitted by her this time around. I'm gonna keep her here. Alright. Nice. 2, 3. Wallen. Massacre. Ouchies. Brandon's healing, good. I need like 10% more. Can I grab this real quick? Yeah, 5% ace for a minute. Worth. I'm dead. Yeah, I did not know where she was gonna hit me from. I'm just gonna cloak that. It only does 17,000 damage to her. Wait, it does like no damage to her then. I don't even know if it's really worth walking her. I feel like I'm just putting myself in a rough situation by doing any of that. Let's look at a map. And hopefully enough gildeds for anything good. And hopefully with a map we actually get like a good catalyzable item. That's our other one. So shot gives you a locket load, volley plus 2 explosives. Oh! Wait, that's actually huge. What am I missing? I missed an entire mushroom. I'm over here for no reason. Okay, yeah, that makes sense actually. Yeah. But does it give you 2 charges or does it just give you 1 charge? Yeah, I haven't even thought about that. I messed around with Hunter and the only reason was like trying to mess around with the whole not Sentinel, Dark Ranger, Explosive Shot, raid build, and I didn't realize how like integrated Explosive Shot is as part of my gameplay. I actually really like it, and how it has cooldown reduction. I just did not realize how involved it was. I do not hate it. I do not hate it. I just walked the guy out of the thing. Like an idiot. See if I did one of these. I don't know how this guy's not dead. Nice. And I'm pretty sure I could just like jump here. Yeah. But the cycle is 6 to 8 seconds of closure shot CD. Yo, don't they have cooldown reduction with volley and some mechanics of marksman? Because if you can do cooldown reduction with volley and explosive shot combat, I imagine you could just like basically make an instant casting build more or less, like explosive shot, instant cast, black arrow, or arcane shot proc, whatever. And then you could do volley, arcane shot, or aim shot into arcane shot, and maybe get some cooldown reduction there. You don't play CDR volley anymore. Double tap Sentinel makes you +1 on it. Okay, yeah, I'll need to take a look at that then. Need to double check it. But you're pulling you in the disc. That's cool. Yeah, hopefully I'll have a bunch of people in you on the disc. Let me stay in here. Because this guy actually does take damage from these things. Although he also has this like combo where he will blow up and take a lot of damage like here. So if I can get him to blow up while he's disoriented, it takes like 100% more damage or something. 50%. I'm dead. Pink. Okay. There's a talent of precise shot is 2 seconds, and aim shot is 8 seconds. Precise shot is -2 seconds. Yeah, I do know of that one. That's what makes the explosive shot thing work. This is explosive shot grants you guaranteed lock and load procs. I can rush it. Oh. Yeah, the dot seems to actually do a little bit more damage to him than Cabeza. I don't know if that's just like me doing something different or if that's just normal. Although he takes forever to die, man. Actually, forever. You can't really go with that build without butchering your damage. Unfortunate. That's what I think we really need on WoW is more build variety. Just being able to make more wackier builds. Like the more crossover abilities they are with builds, I know that at the end of the day there's always going to be a meta, and I think it's going to be impossible to have like 20 different builds that are all viable. As you got to have a good core, and then the less choices you have, the better tuning you can do for a class or a spec. But it just, you know, a girl can't dream, can she? You know what I mean? Hey. Alright, give me something good game so I can get myself a full set tier. Brand? I can't wait until Brand is no longer the follower. Like, give me something new, man. Watch. Oh, I'm a Captain Valorstones. That is not good. I should have probably created a spark before I did that. I'm dumb. Feels weird to be capped on Valor Stones on an alt, by the way. Alright, so Bountiful Coffer, probably nothing good. And I got a Helm, which is kind of whatever. Hidden Trove. Give me something good. Ring? Okay. At least it's good stats. Crit Mastery is pretty good. Right? That seems really good. For the champion track rings that I have, the Versa one could probably go, honestly. Yeah, that seems like a better choice. So get the melee build and then range build. I could probably switch around the two. Alright, cool. But with that, we can get the hell out and go actually Hearth and then go make a tier set. So I can actually get a proper tier set. Very happy about that. Because I'm doing a little bit DPS some dummies with it. They don't want that because it's easier to balance if everyone's the same. That is true. It is easier to balance. However, would you call the game balanced? Like at this point, I would rather have the game be fun. I'm already capped and I just recapped myself. I also got a tier piece that I can't use. Nobody wanted it, so now I have it. Alrighty, let's go and upgrade these to tier. I'm gonna get myself a 4 set and hopefully eventually replace pieces as needed. For some reason this thing was not replaceable. Actually, switch over to my range build. Just to double check all my gear that I'm wearing. Yeah, like if the game was like fully balanced, I don't know. I'd rather have the game be like chaotic, but fun. Or if you're gonna make us all the same, balance the hell out of it. Like make it extra balanced. I'm assuming crit haste is probably better for me. We get the helm and the chest piece. It feels bad to catalyze a champion track piece, but not like I'm gonna be able to get these things to like super. Even if I did have them on hero track, that would basically be stuck at 704 anyway. I don't think it would make the difference. Alrighty, so I want to make sure I'm still saving these, because I can still make two more crafts, I guess, at this point. I guess chest pieces is going to be the most amount of agility I can get, right? 963, 739, yeah. Chest piece and pants seem to be the items that give you the most amount of gain in terms of just raw stats. 1000 agility. And I'm pretty sure it's helms. It's weapons, chest, and I'm pretty sure trinkets also really good for that. I could do that with just Valor Stones. And then from there, any other pieces. I guess I could do the ring. It's not ideal, but whatever gives me agility usually. And then all the other pieces. Okay, carved. And now I could take whatever weathered. And I think carved and just kind of convert them up. That's nice. It's shoulders, chest, pants. Shoulders? Ain't no way shoulders is the answer. There ain't no way. Because look, shoulders will grant me 141 armor, 115 on the gloves. So normally chest piece, chest, helm, and pants usually give you the most amount of primary stats for that slot. 134. Yeah, okay, both 134. It's just armor is different, but both 134. So gloves are the same, and then boots and brace. Boots one lower. Belt and brace are, I think it's boots and belt are the same. Then bracer is one lower. Bracer and cloak I think are about the same stats, but we don't, you know, have a cloak to replace. So there's that. I guess it doesn't really matter what I spend last little rune crest that I have, does it? 701 item level. We jumped up, I don't even know how many eye levels to get one of the ugliest mogs in the game, man. Get me off of that thing. Get me off of that thing. I don't want this mog. What do you guys think about that new set that they added, by the way? By the way. What do you think about that new transmog pieces that they added? It's like the whole void cloaked thing. Like this guy's wearing it. Look at that thing. Looks like a demon hunter. Is it a demon hunter? Yeah. I like the Viking helm. The Valkyrie looking helm. I'm surprised they don't have that in yellow. But I imagine they're gonna get recolors for it. Have like one that's blue and one that's purple. Almost like the Kyrian colors of like Ascended. I feel like that entire thing almost looks like a Kyrian set that we probably should have had in Shadowlands for like a Kyrian raid, but we just never got it. Because we had a Ventia raid. And that's it. We should have probably had a raid for every single Covenant. Even if it's like a full-on 8-boss raid or like a 2-boss raid or even a 1-boss raid. That's what I should have done initially, man. Well, this is the other guy wearing this set. Which has a very Diablo look, like with a helm, right? With a hoodie. Is that what it's supposed to be? Is like Diablo inspired? Or is it just I'm reading into it? Because this has very much like the Angels of Diablo look to it, with like feathers and like armor and a hoodie where you can't see the face or whatever. I like the name Vulnerable, by the way. That's a good name. Super purple mouthale. Yeah, like it looks like Diablo, doesn't it? Straight up looks like a Diablo set, does it not? I kind of want that set, but I was pretty sure I already had some Battle Net balloons from that one time I accidentally bought a bunch of WoW tokens. I don't know if I spent it on anything, although I might have. Nah, I don't think it's worth it. I don't think it's actually worth getting that set. It has a bunch of mogs though. It'll look kind of neat, but I don't really know, man. I don't really know.
I have many wares.
I don't really have any good sets, man. I need to actually go and take a look at some of my mogs that I might have collected by the hunter. Or I need to go look at like outfits for inspiration. Wait, I have the full set for this? Oh, hell yeah. Hold on. I didn't realize I had the whole set. This thing looks sick. I remember wanting this set so long ago. Never mind. I think we found the set. I wanted this thing for a while. I always like the helm and the shoulders. And I guess I could do the bow. It just doesn't quite fit. I know that a gun probably would bear because it would look like orcish or whatnot, but I've always liked bows. Unless I can get an insane gun. I don't like the blunderbuss model they got for Rothi. It looks alright, but I just don't like how it blows out at the end. Yo, what's up, Oni? How you doing, fam? There's actually a point, no point in putting 4 talents into 50-second cooldown for volley. It leaves at 12 million DPS for me at least. Minus 12 for cooldown reduction. In Sims, you mean? That is weird. Probably should not be doing that, should it? Probably the game should not be doing that, but whoever should be a gain ends up being a loss. Hey, you get this ability faster. You lose damage. I guess because the other talents are a better choice than the alternative. That's probably why. Let's delete this and call it, I don't know, Trainer Red. Can't spell red. Literally every key but Trainer Red. Okay, so I saved this set, but I didn't equip it. Dude, I cannot wait until we get the new transmog system in midnight. I cannot wait. I said it. I can't wait. It actually looks really good. There's no good hunter set. Yeah. Yeah, hunters, I feel like hunter sets, a good hunter mog is usually not like a full set. There are some good ones they made, but like, I think I'd rather some cool just look at set. But a lot of the times the best looks that I have for my hunter is just taking random pieces and then throwing them together. Usually something that looks a little more chill, a little more relaxed, no fantasy kinda. Lose 20% crit chance with 8% crit damage. Yeah, I guess it's a challenge to the alternative. The alternative. I feel like those challenges need to be made like baseline at that point. Okay, so this guy already has a tier. So I could get boots, which at the end of the day, I'd want the boots from... Taking damage has the chance to try the enchantment. Did I do this with prot? Yeah, I did. Damn it. Yes, I got a tank trinket. That seems bad. I don't know if I take boots. I'll probably take the chest piece just to go from champion to veteran to champion at this point. I don't think we can do anything. Oh no, we can actually buy sparks. Should I buy a spark at this point? I feel like if I buy a spark, that'll be at least an item that I can eventually work towards on the warrior. Right? Because none of these are going to be great, but the spark will at least get me another crafted item. Maybe not this week, but next week. I basically get an extra crafted item. And then I can at least guarantee that I'm getting items that are an upgrade. I'm thinking of doing crafted item chat. Because I still need to craft a weapon. I already have this thing. I should have a spark for that. You have the best set so far. True. True. The fact there's only 7 crafted items, so you can get away this season 8 if you dual wield. This is so sad. The fact there's only 7 crafted items you can get away with this season. Yeah, because of the cloak. I still think it's worth crafting. So I can get at least an item that is going to be a guaranteed max level upgrade for the warrior. I think it's worth. I want to put some time into this warrior because Fury is insanely good. Probably this week might be the best week for me to do that. I just need to really spend the time like getting all my gilded crests out of the way this week, which I definitely want to do. But this at least is going to be, hey, at least I can make an item for a character. I just need to actually spend time on that character. That's all I gotta do. All right, some of these other guys do like heroic raids and whatnot. I haven't even opened up a boxes on my rogue yet. Yeah, DKs definitely do have some of the best items out there. Some of the actual sets, like the whole sets. Another class that I think does, oh, by the way, I got an antenna. I don't know if I actually want to swap it over these like hasted trinkets, but I'm pretty sure the antenna is better than the my trinket, although this thing is good in M+. A lot of people are playing it, but maybe I could drop one. Maybe I could drop one of them. Give me something good. Would have loved actual boots. Is this where I go belt chat and drop the durable information disc belt? I think so, right? So I can get a real belt. Haste mastery, good stats. Pretty sure I swap out of it, right? And then I put some, and it's got a socket. What do you guys think? Or is this another craft angle? Because I could craft I only crafted one item. I should still have one extra spark. And so this week, actually, I should be getting my 4th spark, right? If I really catch up. Hold on. It actually is catching up here. Yeah, I should be able to have 2 more this week. And potentially I could maybe get an extra one next week. I'm thinking the thing is, of the belt, I can actually craft a belt, can't I? In order to craft this, I just need to upgrade the item level and change out the embellishment on this thing. Yeah, I think I'd take Spark, man. I think unfortunately I'd take Spark, and then I need to start hopefully getting some better pieces. But this will at least be yet another craft. At least the Evoker is really easy to gear because preservation, I can just heal stuff. I get all my gildeds out of the way. I just need to spend time with it. Just spamming keys or whatever. Mage, I haven't done anything on Mage. DK, I'm pretty sure just did like 1 delve or 2 delves just to get an A slot in the vault. Watch this guy actually get something good. That can actually upgrade. For all we know. I don't think my worker ever swaps his trinkets. Cloak feed is mandatory, but yeah, crafting is still good. Yeah. Yeah, cloak feed is a mandatory combo. It is still really good. Maybe not on a tank, but this character actually got an upgrade. You know what? I'll take it. As boots, I want to know that as hero track, and then I could it's one less slot I gotta fill, for at least for the time being. There we go. Beautiful. DK is like loading up with gear little by little. I'm investing so little time into the character and he's feeling pretty good. Alright, Rogue. With Rogue, I'm hoping I either get... What am I hoping to get, actually? I need to do my Sims here real quick, chat. I will need to do Sims for the raid later tonight. I will need to do my Sims. So I'm a fake raid build. Beautiful. I don't think I need any of these. Okay, I also am crafting something this week. I'm not sure exactly what, but I am crafting... I think it's a ring. I'm pretty sure I'm crafting a ring. So, this is what I'm going to need to sim chat. I'm going to need to some Motherboard Omega, maxed out drop optimizer, because we're trying to see if there's even worth of running heroic, but I think there still is this week because of the raid buff that everybody can get. 6% damage amp. It's like from 3% to 6%. Then Mythic, I'm gonna sim that. And then I'm gonna sim crafted gear. Professions, epic, max item level. I'm gonna sim haste versatility and socket. I guess I'm gonna do verse heavy haste. I feel like I have way too much haste, man. But I'm gonna do this. And I'm also need to do another sim because I have way too much haste and go for a crit versatility instead. I'm pretty sure I'd want crit versa items though. Because let me see if I can show you what I'm looking for. So I have a decent neck in here, which is versa heavy neck with a little bit of haste. But it means I need to drop some haste because I have way too much. So swapping this ring from crit haste, which is crit is not a great stat. Haste is kind of have too much of anyway. Going crit versatility at least gives me like a good amount of versatility, which is what I need. That's my best slot. Just drop some of my haste. This allows me to switch out the neck for that's crit versa to haste versa to be even heavier into versa. I think that is the play, personally, but I'll see how the sims go. Because I'm assuming, actually, can't I also do like a, I'm gonna do a sim, I'm pretty sure I could do a sim where I could plug in all of the gear that I need. You guys with me? That's what I'm thinking. Neck, that's going to be best in slot in terms of versatility. And then we create another earthen craftsmanship. Earthen craft. Ring of earthen? Ring of... Yep, earthen craftsmanship. Item level, it'll be 720. Versa crit. Add that in. And then we do a max sockets. So I might actually also want to pop this on a full-on max sockets too. I'm sure the game is going to be like, yo, get this. But if let's say I were to compare the same neck, just switching out to the thing. Yeah, that should be the sim that I'm looking for. Alright, I'll let the boring numbers run in the background. One of my craft skin bag though. Another similar professions. It says gloves. Problem is I already have a set of gloves. Okay, well I'll be able to sim like swapping out my pieces versus all the other items. Yeah, my Evoker got Fractal ASUS and Forge Weaver Trinket is 690 equip, lol. Yeah, that's actually really good though, isn't it? The Forge Weaver Trinket and Fractal ASUS bonus. That's actually really good. Are you playing that thing as Devastation? I feel like at that point you have to play Dev, right? Because that combo with that Trinket is going to be massive. Or you play that, I don't think you play that with Prez, do you? Or no, AUG. Technically you could, because that'll be a lot of stats. And when you go buffing everybody, that gives everybody also another huge buff. When you hit up with a deep breath and everybody is like buffed up by your buff, you get a intellect amp, so everybody gets a huge intellect and primary stat amp. Yeah, so go in the ring. So this is what we got. Go in the ring route with a neck is a 44k DPS increase. Go in just the gloves is 38, and the bracer of Versa Crit is 34. So the ring with 44 is the play, it seems like. Heroic boots would be the only thing that's actually good for me. A bracer I already have, unfortunately. Getting this at the high side, I'm low, but I already have those gloves. I guess gloves is something I would craft at some point, though. With full haste first, unless I can get ones from Halls of Atonement on like Mythic Track, which I'm thinking I'll probably end up crafting. Wait, did I even open up a vault? I think I immediately started doing Sims on my rogue. I don't think I even opened up a vault. I'm dumb. Alrighty, well with that, let's set up another vault. I don't know why I'm waiting there, taking so long figuring out what I'm trying to get done. There is a Mythic Track weapon. That's good. Ring is kind of crap. Boots are really bad. Belt. Yeah, none of these are really good. Maybe like Mythic Track weapon and upgraded all the way might be okay here. Unless it's a crafted angle. Okay. Okay, so if I were to max out my Gilded Crest for the week. Oh yeah, I'm gonna just sit there and sim all of this. Belts I don't want. Gloves I don't want. Pretty sure boots I don't want either, because I want the Demon Hunter boots. Pretty sure Haste Mastery ring is not good. Okay, dude, I'm down to do a lot of simming. I didn't. I want to go play. I want to get my Gilded Crest so I can get my crap done. But I know I probably should take the time to actually sim all this. Okay, we'll just let it sim, and I'm gonna go and run a queue or something. Chat. Try to see if we can get like a weekly out of the way. I don't think it even matters what weekly I get anymore, right? 10 to 12. Guess I'm gonna just slam the key through really quickly. Unless I want to do like a push key. Where are the ecodomes, man? Where is an ecodome when you're looking for one? An easy, brainless, no thoughts ecodome. That's all I want, man. That's all I want out of my life is an easy ecodome. Although Atonement is easier though, but than it was last week. Oh, Gambit would have been amazing too. Oh, so chat, what spec? Subtlety or Outlaw? Which of the same the key is? Because I've been trying to play both specs as much as I can in Mythic Plus keys. Just in case like the meta really shifts towards like subtlety, and I just want to keep up with the sub. Because Outlaw has that new tech with sleight of hand where you can just roll all day. Super nice. Is it Outlaw build? Yeah. I haven't played that a lot recently. It's a lot of fun. It is a ton of fun. I guess I should just pick whatever key I see, man. Floodgate is okay. I just want to do like an easy one. Something that's like kind of fun. I feel like I don't really get to AoE there that much. I just gotta be CCing. I'd be a CC bot unless those other guys have it. Yeah, I'm getting actually those groups that delisted for a couple of groups that I did sign up for. 3162 score means nothing. I just started signing up. I don't want to do Halls of Atonement. That place is lame. Getting declined? What the hell? Why am I getting declined? Blizzard! I swear to God, Blizzard. I swear to God, Blizzard, give me that Ecodome. I just want to turn brain off and have fun. Press buttons. More declines. Holy dude, the declines. My class ain't that bad. Video post got me curious. It basically just makes the whole playstyle of Outlaw super easy. Whenever you see the weak where I say roll the bones now, you just press roll. And you don't think about it. You do end up finding yourself with like a bunch of uptime on 5 buff though. And it feels really good. Or you're just rolling a bunch so you're getting like natural cooldown reduction back, which is really cool as well. I like it a lot. I tried it and I actually just prefer it because it's like it basically is like season 2 of Outlaw where you don't have to think about roll the bones, you just press it. And you're really likely to get like really good buffs either way. Yeah, I quit my job, work on mental health because being a mechanic was horrible, so looking for a new job. That's an update on my life. Damn. That's a hell of an update. I hope you're doing alright, my man. Hope you're doing alright. Sometimes we need to make changes in life. You know what I mean? So I salute you. That's a bold move. Brave move. And hopefully life's journey, you know, places you in a good spot, my man. That's all I can really say. Damn. That is brave of you. But you know what? Keep your head up. Keep your chin up. There's always opportunities around the corner. You know what I mean? I don't know if I really want this set or not, man. It looks alright, but like, I don't know. Maybe I'll give in, dude. Maybe I'll end up giving in and being like, ah, let's take $30 for transmog sets. Actually, now that I'm saying it out loud, I'm not sure if I want it anymore. $30 for what? I guess there's technically 4 mogs and a bunch of weapons. Get declined, dude. What is going on? Chat. If you ever, am I gonna have to do Halls of Atonement? Is my only key actually viable for the day is gonna be a Halls of Atonement? I'll be so sad. I'll be so sad if my key this week is a Halls. Give me Dawn, give me Gambit, give me Eco. Any of the good ones, man. Please. A friend of mine gifted me a $30 pack. Hell yeah, dude. Hell yeah. Definitely a gift. Definitely a good gift idea. Not something I could justify getting myself or whatever, but definitely a good gift idea. Here's a cent. Okay, so we are done. Alrighty, boys. That's awesome, man. Enjoy it. It does look kind of cool. I do wonder if they'll make like recolors of it and list them on like trading posts at some point. That'd be something. That definitely would be something. Where's the might? Who knows? I wonder if it's AUG or Dev. It'd be kind of wild to see an AUG out and about. You'll almost never see them anymore. Yeah, Dev. Dev is more fun though, in my opinion. I really wish I would have gotten like a mythic antenna, man. That's all I need for a trinket. That'd be huge if I got Cosmic Hunt replaced with like C4 and Pacemaker for crit, and then also the other one, so I'd have like Giga crit all day. I'd have so much artificial crit, it'll be insane. Pretty much 100% crit chance with roll the bones, between the eyes, all that. Right, buffed up fully, crit McGee. That'd be hilarious. Let's check on that sim. Is it done? So the sim actually does not recommend me picking up the weapon. He just told me to upgrade the pants and the shoulder. Huh. Really? Yeah, the weapon from the vault apparently is not that good. Is it actually none of it is an upgrade? Hold on. Ain't no way none of these vault items is good, right? What if I do this? We're ready. We're ready. So pants I know I don't want because I already have mythic pants. Belt I'm pretty sure is not that good, but like who knows, man? You know what I mean? Who knows? That's not good. I'll keep it there fully upgraded. I guess I'll put that up there. And then the weapon max and max. Let's see if any of that is an upgrade. I actually might be taking a crest, boys, or a spark. Like a spark fragment this week, so then I can craft something now and I can craft something next week. That's crazy. Or a socket? Maybe I should use it on the socket actually. Now think about it, because I have a helm. I could probably just put a socket on that thing, because then I'm actually going to use it. That might be better, man. That actually might be better. Or a belt, because I'm probably not replacing that thing. Probably the helm is better. I'm thinking about it. Let's see what that sim gives me. I also did not set up correctly. There's some cool tech you could do as Outlaw, where before like the key starts, if you just hit roll the bones, you'll get about extra like 2 calm points that are supercharged in the opener. We already immediately got ourselves roll the bones. Keep it rolling. Coup de grace. For a huge setup. Another killing spree that quickly. I could advantage this last second. Yep. Gonna take it to the face because that's so easy to dispel. Well, kind of unfortunate that I had to send a coup de grace here because my whole procs applause form is gonna fall off. But what else you could do? I have returned most important, most patient for great gold in a long time. Yeah, man. Hopefully, you get something good out of it. Yeah. Okay, so we got a coup de grace. Into a quick coup de grace. Another keep it rolling. So we're back from a 5 buff into a 5 buff here, chat. Just chaining 5 buffs. Into a full killing spree. So another coup de grace, and we'll roll the bones coup de grace. So that's a huge cooldown reduction. So far we've been in 5 buff for majority of this dungeon. So far, 5 buff for majority of the dungeon. It's actually kind of nuts. We're going, okay, we're going close one. Although our buffs are not looking that great. But we should be able to get a huge bit of what's its cooldown reduction here. And we got a huge what's its coup de grace with roll the bones. So far I haven't rolled into a natty 5 buff. But with sleight of hand, we should hopefully be able to roll one. We consider fate bound for any key. Nope. Not that good. Unfortunately, not that good. If there was a key, I consider it in raid because it's really good in raid, but unless you have a key where you're literally fighting one mob at a time, then no. Maybe like if you have a key that's like basically, oh, natty 5 buff. That's your 7% chance to roll a 5 buff in action. And I can just keep it rolling as it's about to fall off to extend it by 30 more seconds. So we can have this for like an entire minute here. I'm actually going to extend it now so I can do a roll. I should not be on the bug. I should be on the other guy. But we already started. Now we get a coup de grace. I was trying to see if I could meld that, but apparently not. Unfortunate. Maybe I get another random coup de grace proc. Yeah, random coup de grace proc. Yeah, no, Fatebound is not good unless there would need to be made changes to Fatebound. Like you need to take away the whole coin flip loses damage, the less mobs you're hitting mechanic out of the game entirely. Hey, we actually just did this. We used keep it rolling just now, chat. We used keep it rolling at the start of the poll, and then that 6-minute cooldown, we were able to use it at the end of this poll. That's how good the cooldown reduction is. Having a whole 5 buff in the opener with a roll, bunch of coup de grace procs back to back, I was able to keep it rolling a 5 buff into another keep it rolling. We took a 6-minute cooldown turned into a 1-minute CD. Maybe even 45 more like it. But Jesus, bro. We're just swimming in that 5 buff. That same buff, we just like necroing that from last poll. Extending it as far as we can, dude. Stretching it out. It is actually kind of wild. Okay, I don't do any damage on this boss, unfortunately. Especially since we're at some point gonna have to fly around. So unless I get like a really good procs, I'll roll the bones and get some great cooldown reduction. I doubt that I'll be able to do much here, unfortunately. Because I basically need to find a way to get Adrenaline Rush back up by the time she's hitting that 50%. I have about a minute actually on it. Actually, I am gonna get it back. Yeah, I'm getting it back now. I just don't really know if I want to send it or not. I feel like I should send it. She's at not even 50% for a while. Our position here is kind of brutal. I really don't like where we are. And I'm just not gonna have a drone rush, unfortunately. I'm gonna come in kind of limp. Yeah, unfortunate. Loving Assassination all this season. Yo, what's up, Saga? Yo, Assass, dude, I need to give Assass more of a play, but from what I heard, it is bugged like pretty badly, man. So hopefully they fix it. Yeah, whatever they do with it, I hope they fix it. That's all they need to do, man. Fix rogues in general, BLIZZ. I would appreciate it. But yeah, Assassination is really fun generally. Go to Gra into a full drone rush. Please move the boss. Or not. Yo, what is this coup de grace proc? I'm barely able to hit the boss. Please kick it. Why is she just standing there? I think it's because the tank keeps moving, so she's like trying to figure out, like, she's trying to path to him. Also, why the range up in melee like that? Oh yeah, this sucks. We're gonna walk in, coup de grace. I'm just pistol shotting. That's all I can do. Literally all I can do. Please. I'm gonna die if I stand in there. Just stop, tank, stop moving for a second. Oh, he's not moving. Actually, no, she's bugging. She's actually straight up bugging. Okay, well, I'm literally out of the fight, chat. How's you guys' day going? I'm having a grand old time on Dawnbreaker. Please walk her out of the... Yeah. Range, gotta move away. All the range, go super far. Why is she putting it up in melee? Is she targeting somebody in melee? Is she targeting like a pet or something? Okay, so the range, we're far away. No, we're not. We have a holy paladin that's up in melee. Is that who she's trying to target, is the holy pally? That's actually what explain it, right? She probably like does not have any other range targets, so she has to target somebody in melee. Well, that was ass. That was so ass. Where are we going? Going here? I haven't done the side entrance in such a long time, man. I usually don't go this way anymore. Rough, but it's still bugged. I'm not finding to fix by now. Picked it up a few weeks ago. Dude, there'll be an announcement in the Rogue Discord if they ever find a fix for it. If it's actually fixed, people will let you know. But for the time being, assume that it's probably bugged.
Find and defeat them, or we will have to face that command.
Yeah, the bugs are also pretty brutal too. Not great. And all people want to do is play Assassination. Like, I feel like if Assassination was not bugged, people would play more of Assassination than Subtlety right now. The Assassination with its funnel damage is so much better than Subtlety. Like, Sub is really good birds, don't get me wrong, and really good overall AoE, but that funnel damage is necessary in these keys, man. It's so nice. I think I might die. Unless he doesn't. This is just a Chad. Worker supposed to spend 8 essences bursts at every minute. How's the worker supposed to spend 8 essence bursts? In 1 minute? What do you mean in 1 minute? That seems like not a lot. Yeah, I feel like easily. What do you mean? Pure set overloads, essences I have 0 to spend it on. Are you talking about like as a healer, or are you talking about as a devastation? I'm assuming just disintegrate spam, or you could pyre spam, right? That's a little quicker. I don't really know if you do that. Is there one main bug, or there's a bunch of small bugs? There's a whole list of them on the Rogue Discord. I could probably go through them in a little bit here. But there's a bunch of little bugs. That's causing interactions to not work as intended. Unfortunately, there's a bunch. Yeah, even they have like in the Discord, like, yo, there will be a pin when the bugs are fixed. Stop asking about it. It's because I'm assuming that everybody's like wondering, like, yo, are they fixed? Are they fixed? Are they fixed? Every single week. So like sudden demise execute simply doesn't work in the open world content, or it does, for example. That'll be one of them. It just doesn't work because of the item level and world scaling. So we literally have a talent that just doesn't function like a portion of content. This is nice, still causes a weird Envenom timers when new Envenom is shorted than the previous Envenom. So the timers are not being accurate, so you most likely will be losing some DPS. Because you want to have Envenoms overlapping, but let's say you have a longer Venom from the first, maybe like through, I don't know, through a Deathstalker mechanic, right? Where you can like extend them with max, but then the next one you'll use it at like 5 column points. When you use it 7, when you use it 5, there's a weird like overlap where you're losing value on that. That's got a huge portion of your damage too. Single blade still double dips in the spec aura like Caustic did, so it's actually 36%. So there's a talent that's actually doing more damage than it's supposed to. That's one gain, so you know I have negatives and you have gains, unfortunately. Fatal Intent from Deathstalker is severely undertuned. Has a chance just to fizzle out randomly. So you have an execute mechanic that could just disappear randomly. Momentum of Despair simply does not work when pressing shield with a 2-piece equipped. So you're losing, like, you're missing just a huge whole interaction with your tier set, playing a whole talent with Deathstalker. Singular Focus does not work with Caustic Spatter, which kind of sucks because Singular Focus would cleave poisons on everything, right? All around you, but all that damage will flow back to that one priority target and essentially your screen. Also, what has happened to my damage? Why is my damage like negative right now? Don't I have Blade Flurry on? Then again, I'm not really paying attention that much. I am pressing buttons. Not really paying attention though, to be honest. 4-piece for Fatebound is a buggy mess. After it had been fixed, there's a chance for it to double proc, or not proc at all. So sometimes it'll just proc a bunch, and other times it won't proc, even if you play it correctly. Tail coins created gives combo points to Seal of Fate. So apparently you are getting some free combo points. But at the end of the day, it still is a loss, because when the coin just doesn't even do anything, it kind of sucks. It's a huge portion of your damage, is the coins. Special one, I'm not sure definitely finishing moves removes a stack of Sun or Blood because... oh, yeah, okay, so yeah, finishing moves from Deathstalker, for some reason, like, removes a stack of Sun or Blood. Unfortunately. But apparently that one has been in the game for a bit. From sub to Fatebound Assassination. Breaks Cold Blood macros. That's cool. So just annoyances more than anything, but still not fun. Yeah, so that's at least a number of them. You could go read the entire list in the Rogue Discord. Maybe I could take a screenshot of what Whisper posted and posted something like a pin in the, I don't know, an hour Discord at some point. Which Deathstalker sub is viable in M+. Yeah, you would think it would be, because it's all about like buffing up the damage of your finishers with its capstone, but it just isn't. Because it doesn't support AoE that well. Where Trickster basically aims up your single target and causes single target abilities to cleave. Like, competing against that is, it's like it's so strong it's dumb. Right? It's a no-brainer that people would just go with that talent build. But those talents for hero talents are so much better. Like objectively better. We pulled extra. Nice. Bro, having a DK on your team is insane. The grips is so nice. You know, but you just grip mobs. Not have to like think about positioning them or whatever. That is really, really nice. So did he mean to turn that towards us there? I'm going faint. Hoping that'll be enough. I'm not sure. So I'm hearing talk to subtlety or outlet till they fix it. I mean, you can still play assassination. It is a fun spec. It's just bugged. You can play with the bugs, like a number of people are. It just sucks, you know, because it's like, knowing in the back of my mind that I'm just basically playing an undercooked experience when Blizzard could literally fix it. And like the thing is too, like all these bugs are documented on Rogue Discord. All these bugs can also be recreated pretty easily. So I'm just surprised Blizzard is like dragging their feet on like fixing it when they have all the info they need to fix it. You know what I mean? Wait, are we killing stuff here? I guess we have to. We need a lot of percent still. Are we taking that passing pack? I think we are. Like, whether we want it or not. I think we're gonna have to. Yeah, we are. Like, at the end of the day, you should play whatever spec you like, but just be aware that bugs are in the game, unfortunately. There's not much you can really do about it. So if for some reason you're doing not as much damage as you think you should be, that might be down to bugs. And there's just not much you can really do about it. At least for the time being. Gonna try to blind that cast for a second. Yeah, when I actually lock in, I think my damage is really good. But I'm reading off like random bugs with assassination rogues. Yeah, my damage is out of the window. Maybe right out, mostly just setting mid 7-ish keys, normal rates. Yeah, I feel like you shouldn't really notice too much there. Unless you like end up trying to like parse in that category. Yeah, like as long as you're having fun with it, that's like the most important part. As long as you're having fun with it, and I don't think that should really like ruin your fun. I haven't done the fountain. I'm not using the fountain anymore. People still do a fountain strat? I'm so used to people doing fights over there. I guess it just stopped the tank from like... No, he still flies through. Never mind. I was thinking for some reason fountain would stop him from like flying in. Apparently he still do go flying. Oh, we have an Unholy Death Knight. I just realized that. For some reason I assumed it was Frost. Because most Death Knights are Frost nowadays. Don't hate it. Is that what I mean? Nope. Yeah, he goes up on the fountain. As long as it doesn't reset the boss or like bug him out, then that's okay. Time to go lamppost and stops flying. Lamppost. But one of these things? I'm not gonna tell him what to do now. But probably should, yeah. I didn't know lamppost is the play. Is that the cheat code? Yeah, the way that my team normally does it when we do keys together, trying to push this place to 15 a couple of times, only got 14 max, unfortunately. We just normally just do them like here. They're doing your light post strats, but maybe light post strats is better. It's like if you don't have to move anywhere, don't have to do anything, it's kind of nice. I think so far I've been doing this boss the entire time with a fight buff. Either from like a natty roll or from a keep it rolling. That's a big ass killing spree too. Pretty sure we were a little over percent too. I think you only need, you get like 7 up here. Is another weakest spark? Yeah, it is another spark weak, which is why I'm trying to get a key done so I can get a craft done real quick. This way I can swap out my neck, and this way I can go swap out my ring. So I can get a crit versatility ring, and my rings are covered for the entire season. Get a decent neck, and hopefully maybe get one from Soulbinder or Mythic. That Versa haste neck would be insane. Ugh. It looks like this week I'm not really getting anything good from a Great Bolt, so it's a socket angle, unfortunately. Maybe the sockets are generally good and you're going to need them eventually. It's just, you know, disappointing to just get sockets. But I guess I'm going to need at least 6 weeks of just socket gaming anyway. Dude, doing keys is subtlety earlier this week. I feel like subtlety is just super predictable in terms of its rotation. A lot of people like that about a class. Roll the 5 buff. But like, you can just roll 5 buffs as outlaw and just crank damage. I feel like in some cases you can crank even more damage. It's so nice, man. Like, the damage peaks are really, really good. They're just really, really fun. Oh yeah, we're almost in melee. I gotta help. It was supposed to double symbols and shadow blades. You basically are spamming. No. What do you mean? Actually, no. Now I'm wondering what do you mean. Depends what that means. You're basically trying to keep symbols on cooldown, and definitely don't want to. You can hold it back sometimes, but you don't want it to like be on 2 charges ever. Okay, definitely got it. I probably shouldn't have rolled there, but it's okay. We'll just keep it rolling until keep it rolling. Still rolling. Wide rotation show double symbols to death and shadow blades used. Normally, yes, for the uptime, but it's not something that's like a hard rule. You basically definitely want to make sure you bank in some cooldowns for shadow blades, right? But the idea is you want to use symbols of death on cooldown. But like 10 seconds before Shadow Blades comes up, you can just hold stuff. And you should also pace your Shadow Blades and dances, where you want to use them as much as possible while still being able to have them available during next blade. Because if you go on dry blades without any of those other combos of dance and symbols, you're not going to do a lot of damage. But you also don't want to like hold them back and play like just backstab the entire time. You want to use them pretty regularly after initial cooldown. But yeah, like if you wanted to like just like if super itemize it in your head, then yeah, like at least 2 symbols of death during a dance is fine. It technically is a little more complicated than that, because it's not nearly like a hard rule. But if you want to look at it like that, okay, just to like make sure there's some value with the ability, yeah. So it was like, okay, I want to save at least 2. Although I feel like I don't try to hold them super hard. There's like times when you gotta pace yourself. That's all you gotta do. I try not to. Like, you could use them pretty regularly. And holding them back, you're basically just sitting in charges and not getting any use. So it's not good to just sit on charges, especially with such short cooldown. That makes sense. I'm pushing hard right now, but get 12, 15 done this week. Yeah, like it'll be fine. Although I will say this, I have noticed that I'm doing way better damage when I'm using symbols of death or secret technique pretty aggressively. Have I gotten this like every single time so far? That mechanic? I think I could get that once in a while, but not that often. Bro, actually every time now. The boss goes, stop, stop. Dude, so am I. I'm the one who should be saying stop. Okay, bro. That's so lame. Come on, dude. I'm gonna lose to Death Knight. There we go. Bro, what? No, there's no way that's my overall, right? Okay, I was gonna say. What was that? Wait, we only had 5k damage overall? That seems so low. I mean, I guess we didn't really pull super crazy, but that seems like such a low number. That's normal? Oh, I guess I didn't do anything on the boss, though. Yeah. And I guess that damage is kind of low because of the AFK simulator. Yeah, weird. Alrighty. GG's. Well done, heroes. Nearly 10 to 12 just off the rip, getting with me getting 705 on the reason we depleted was because our Evoker flew into one of our lightning goblins at the end of Floodgate and caused a chain deaths. Damn. Dude, of course it'd be a dragon. Am I right? Am I right? Like, dude, it's always a hunter, always a demon hunter, always an evoker. Actually, less of a demon hunter. No, a Ragnaros demon hunter. Either it's a Ragnaros demon hunter, or a hunter, or an evoker. I feel like that's like the tails all the time. Honestly, I got a Priory 15. Ooh, maybe I'll run them this week. Alright, so that should be enough for me to get a craft going. Question is... Is that on? Is it Nala that does rings too? Easy good Maldani. Alright, I need a jewel crafter. Do I only have one crafted ring? Yes, I do. Okay, I need armor, I need miscellaneous, I need finger slot, and I need this. I need one blasphemite, ostentatious onyx, blasphemite, ostentatious onyx, this is not expensive, and then also need marbled stone. 20. I probably already have like rank 3s in there, but I'm just gonna get it. And I need a missive. I don't think I'm doing an embellishment there. With the guild name. What, mine or someone else's? Human Writing Rainbows or... Guy was trying to blame me and I'm like, I got an hour of tricks and it was not hitting the tank. What? Wait, an hour of tricks it was not hitting the tank? What the hell? Did it bug or is it like... Damn. I need yours. Ragnar Rainbows, yeah. They've been around for a while. Since like Burning Crusades, man. They've been around since like ages. I don't think I need any embellishments or anything. I feel like I'm missing something. Every time I go to craft an item, I feel like I get all the items I need. And then I realize like, oh, I'm missing one more. Oh, I'm missing this or I'm missing that. No, I got it all. Looking for JC. Boom. Always forget the crest item. Yeah, I forget something, man, every time. Okay, ton 1, tip whatever you like. Send to the Rasa. Tip whatever you like. I don't know, 2. Fall on a budget. Sent. The Rasa. Send here, bro. Z-mana. Okay, so we gotta get our ring. Then I'm gonna also need a... I don't think I have any settings in my inventory, do I? Setting. Need 2 of these. They went up in price. That's fun. I'm not sure what rings or what gems I'd want. I guess I'd want the primary stat gem, at least one of them. 4,000? Jesus. Jesus. I have to figure out what other gem I need. That is gonna be Versa Haste or potentially like Crit Master or something. No, not Crit Master, Reverse Crit. Just had Rush getting Taragosa just for her visage only to be able to be usable on my Evoker. Wait, it's only usable? Like the actual, like, the mount is only usable in the evoker? It's not account wide? Wait, seriously? That can't be real, right? That cannot be real. Only usable on that character. That is so... That's some ancient tech right there. The mount you only you get is only usable on the character you finish the quest chain. That is so lame. That is very, very lame. At that point, you would have to do it on like a main then, right? But like rogues can't wield a weapon, so that is lame. That is actually very, very lame. That is lame and uncool. I'm actually gonna get this back and disenchant. And disenchant. Is this person making my thing or not? I don't know if the person's making my ring or not. I'll give it like another minute. Yeah, crit haste. I don't know if we use that. Maybe on an all, but not on this guy. But it gives me another reason to play Evoker? I guess, but that's so lame, man. That is actually lame. Yeah, that is actually dumb. I feel like it should be like once you unlock it on the character, all the characters have it. That's stupid. I think BLIZZ should change that. My personal opinion, but you know. Lame and dumb. Dumb and lame. Worse than that. Dumb. I don't know, dude. I don't like that. Alright, so the game, what did it say about the knee? Technically picking up a mythic weapon and putting in the offhand, it's okay. But literally as an offhand, not even as a main hand. I don't understand. Wait. I need to run the sim again. That's why. That's why. That's an issue. I need to put this like that. Because maybe that weapon is actually even the slightest of upgrades. That's weird. I was thinking for a second, like, what? There's no way, right? 3 item level gain on the weapon should be huge. Even though it's not a great weapon, it'll be at least like a weapon until I can get a better one. Unless the game is like, nah, don't do it. Okay, I don't think this guy is crafting my thing at all. I might need to send it to somebody else. Order, personal order, listed, DeRosa. Okay, we'll cancel order. And Wonderful is the guy that whispered me as well. He's like, yo, I can craft it. I'll send it to him real quick.
I have calibrated to be reasonable.
Gotta do this again. Conversa, edit. Wonderful. I guess we'll do 2K. Let's do 3K. It's pretty cheap, but maybe I'll actually get a craft. I don't know, dude. I don't know, man. Okay, well, I'll send it to him. We'll see if I get it back. Hopefully I will. I haven't listened to some tavern ass music in a second. Oh, we actually got it. Woo! Now we need to switch over to this thing. And I'll need to buy another setting for the crafted ring. Yep. I gotta need one more. Also need to sim these as they are. Nice. So now I need to sim my stuff as it is to see what kind of a stats I'd want. Yeah, that weapon would be a 32,000 increase, so I guess I'm gonna take the Crit Master weapon, which is not ideal, but it is a weapon. I was gonna say for a second, like, ain't no way, dude. Ain't no way. I'm not gonna be able to wear an item, man. I'm not gonna be able to get anything from a Great Vault. I need to make sure it's on a raid build. Yeah. Alrighty. Alright, let's go grab an item from Great Vault. It's gonna be the sword. And I think I'm gonna end up having to like upgrade that thing all the way to max, most likely, with all the gildeds. Because at least it's a 30k DPS increase. But between the neck and the ring and now the sword, I'm looking at like a 60k DPS increase. Potentially, if I can get the mythic version of that neck, a slight increase there. And then also Trinket from Lumithar would be a pretty sizable increase there. Maybe Heroic Boots, 33k DPS increase there as well. So it is very, very possible I'll be getting maybe something good. Maybe good. It looks like Radiant Power on this thing as well. Unless I can make it myself, maybe? Radiant Power, I need Storm Dust, Gleaming Shards. Probably do them cheap, right? Storm Dust. Maybe I could do a bunch of these. What is it, like 75 I need? Hold on, how much is an actual enchant, dude? I don't know, actually. Hold on a second. Maybe just getting the enchant is fine. Radiant. Yeah, I actually feel like that might be a little cheaper. I'm not gonna double check, but I'm damn, that's just easier. So now we have this, it's enchanted. Need to figure out what enchants I need for my ring and other stuff. Looks like Haste Versa gems all around. And I get one culminating blasphemite. Haste Versa gems are here. I need one more of those. And then the ring is a haste. Oh, it is haste. Wow. Okay, now I'm under haste. That's weird. I'm either like over haste or I'm either under haste. I'm like nowhere in the perfect spot. Nowhere, never in that sweet spot that I'm looking for. Radiant. And then gems, I need one more of these. Beautiful. Yeah. Pop that haze in here. That'll probably give me just enough haze that I'm looking for. Haze Versa? Really? Yeah, Haze Versa. Haze heavy. Yeah, 18%. Literally right there at a perfect spot. Although I'm about to lose even more haste, unfortunately, when I switch over my weapon. That might be unfortunate. My 40% haste though, dude. Holy. That is with the Temper Flask though. 37 baseline. Jesus. That's a lot of haste now. Or Versa. So we're gonna up that. Just a smidge. And then the weapon here will need to be up to here. So then I'll be able to upgrade the weapon to maybe like 717. But eventually I'll be able to fully up it. Okay. Question, how much more can I get? Name is boring. Yeah, dude, atomizing and getting character like gemmed out and everything, it takes a second. Trust me, I don't want to be doing this on stream. This is actually not that fun, just doing all the optimization, itemization, all that. I want to be out playing, man. I agree wholeheartedly.
I have calibrated my prices to be reasonable.
Itemizing isn't fun. It's mandatory, but it's not that fun. Okay, so I do need more gildeds. And we either go do... I guess I could go cap on gildeds. Although I'm going to be raiding later tonight, so I guess I'll get gildeds that way too. So those are some alts, man. Let's actually go play some alts for once. I've been waiting to play alts and actually have some fun with these characters. I want to see if I can get Fury Warrior into a real key. Like a +7 at the very minimum so I can start getting gildeds. Because this thing is a ton of fun. Actual and insanely fun spec. I don't know if I have the item level for this, but maybe. Maybe some 7 out there will take me. 10 Priory. I don't know if I could jump into a 10 Priory. Honestly, I don't think I would even normally get invited into a 10 Priory. At my item level 69, I'm gonna get blown up by some dumb. Something dumb is gonna kill me, and I'm gonna be sad about it. So maybe I can just get into a random 7. M+ on the EU servers at all. I do have an EU character, but no, I have not done M+ on the EU servers whatsoever. I have a character gear from last season PvP, but that's about it. I don't play EU that regularly. I have EU accounts so we can host duels, but no, I don't. Not at the moment. Yeah, let me try to see. Let me do this, Blaine. Also, I have 2 Gambits and a Red Pallion Prot Warrior. What level? Because I'd be down to do those, dude. A Gambit is easy. And if it's like a +7, +8, I think I'd be able to live that. I just don't think I would be able to live it on this item level. Like, Warrior is fun. I ain't living with my item level. +7, let's do it. Let's run it down. That sounds great. Casual blow, never packed, 13-18 mil is so fun. Yeah.
I cannot attack.
No, I agree. I absolutely agree. It does sound like a lot of fun, actually, though. Yeah, I'm just getting absolutely declined. I have no score in this thing. Yeah, so Blaine. Yeah, there we go. Beautiful. And you're a tank. Oh, this is going to be quick. I also need to get settings for my rings and neck at some point on this guy, but I feel like I'm just going to end up replacing them with a hero track. Unless I want to craft this. I do have 1 hero track at least. If I can get this on the hero track, I'll be very, very happy. But yeah, for the time being, I don't really know. I took a Spark this week, right? Maybe a Spark was not a great choice, actually. Now I'm looking back at it. Maybe that wasn't the choice. I don't know if you picked up the Mystery Reward quest. I'm gonna share that real quick. Yeah. Get yourself a free hero track piece. Easy hero track piece. And I don't think I'm missing any of the other weeklies, am I? No. At least I don't think so. I am behind still on my... No, I'm not. Well, no, I'm not, actually. I'm actually fully caught up. Do I have another Spark somewhere?
I have an extended supply of goods for Outlanders.
I have 3. I have 3. Okay, let me go grab these and just have them with me. So I actually have 4 Sparks. I just need the crests in order to be able to make stuff. Okay, so my character is in a situation where I could potentially make something happen. Craft a bunch of stuff. Should I just craft 2 weapons this season? Or should I craft like a weapon and then an embellishment for Nerubian and then another item? Also, this dude is huge. What the hell? Oh, he's using the one toy. Shadowlands one. I know that I should craft at least 1 weapon. I just don't really know if I should do an embellishment on top of it to above that Nerubian enchant or embellishment or whatever. And or just grab 2 weapons and just not have to worry about weapons at all this season. I think I'll sim it. After I craft my first weapon, if at all possible. I'm also trying to see if I can just finish up the weekly quests that I have. Fly around, kill rares, collect treasures, things like that, while we're waiting for a healer. I'm pretty sure these things give you fragments too. Only 2. That's not a lot, actually. Oh, I didn't know that that's where you could get the chest piece from. Okay, I actually been wanting to get that one for a while. Okay, I like that. Okay, these things don't give like any disc fragments. Only 2 is pretty bad.
far away.
Also got a weak arrow for this guy just to track when you want to execute, because apparently you don't really want to spam execute as this build. You only want to hit it whenever it actually is going to give you like any kind of good proc. Otherwise, you actually just want to be spamming Rage and Blow. Like this warrior build doesn't do anything; it just spams Rage and Blow the entire time, which is weird because you would think Slayer is all about, you know, when execute proc, you go with it. Do you mind rating my transmog on a warrior, dude? For real? You know, I like it. I think if you were trying to go for like a full gnomish warrior, straight out of Nomergon kind of deal, I like it. With a jetpack, you got the sword. I don't know what your shield is. Oh, full like undermine. Yeah, I like it. I like it. I think thematically, you got the whole like gnomish warrior, like teched out. I like the whole look. True Legion warrior. Yeah, exactly. Yeah. Catch blowing up a pack to 1580 mil. Yeah. Yeah, no, this thing is weird, but like in a best way possible. And it makes sense why you do that, because like because of your tier set you can proc the, what is it, that mini Blaze Stormer, the Reap ability. The Reap the Storm.
I need to target something first.
So you just spam it just so you could get more Reap the Storm procs, and that damage alone by itself just does a lot. You just passive free damage. Are we not able to get a healer for Tazavesh? I think we'd be getting one immediately. Maybe I'm wrong. I feel like they maybe should have made the reward instead of a hero track quest. What if this was a mythic track quest, dude? I actually think that would have been a much better reward, because hero track is okay. But like by the time that you max out the rep, like no one has to sign up, yeah. But by the time you max out the rep, I feel like by then you're probably wearing much better gear than like crafted items. Unless you're absolutely like super casual. Which maybe that's what this for is, just for more casual players. Who knows? Maybe it isn't designed for me. Down here. Oh, it is. I wish I was an addon for this thing, just so I can build. Perfect for all though, start with 2 guaranteed 704 items. Yeah, I guess so. I guess it's okay on ults. But like, it just feels kind of like a waste to craft it, because then you would have to give it to somebody to like, hey, can somebody craft it for me? And you have to pay them like, I don't know, 3,000 gold per item to craft. And then you're going to be upgrading that item with the guildeds anyway. Like the min-maxer in me says, every fiber of my body screams like, oh, you definitely don't craft it now. You definitely wait until it's like, until you get the guildeds. Because you'd rather just craft once instead of twice. But again, like if you're more casual, I imagine it's like a decent little upgrade. So it's essentially like hero track, crafted piece more or less. I want to take the mix back to the top. You're spending 0 to make it, and it's just a mess around casual free. I guess so. I guess so. I just wish it was something that was like more useful, so like a gilded crest would, I think, would have been better. Just how I feel about it. Because then it's like, it's a big goal that you're striving for, and you're trying to like get the rep done as soon as possible, because it's going to be a huge gain. But yeah, I guess it's alright from that angle. I'll seem to turn off this week, or I don't really need it anywhere. I've been seeing Fury Warriors rising like a bunch over in the what's this? For M pluses and raids. It went from like kind of bottom tier to like top 5. Kind of wild, honestly. Oh, I'm dying. Not sure what to what. Someone's killing me. Set him real quick. Oh, I forgot about this whole affix. I don't have an AoE here or anything, unfortunately, so I don't know if anybody can take care of that. Forgot about the affixes. Beautiful. Big roar. Hope I can stun him in a bit. Stun them all. I should be executing a lot more, but really don't wanna. I really do not wanna. Oh my god! Look at that. That's why I don't wanna. I just want to spam Rage and Blow. Just turn my brain off and spam Rage and Blow. Yes, you should execute. But a lot of the times it's okay to just spam Rage and Blow too. Because that will do a ton of AoE. Unfortunately here I don't have like anything that I can help with the fix. Wait, I do, partially. I don't have a slow here. I probably should have picked up a slow of sorts. And I should be switching over to the guy that I could still like finish off, land the execute on him, but I'm just haven't.
Too far away.
Bro, this damage is stupid. The amount of damage this thing can do is actually just so dumb. Thing is, I need blade storms now though. Now I really need blade storms, so I need cooldown reduction on that if I can help it. We're pulling in? Oh, we're pulling in. Oh, we're doing it. Oh god. Heal? Shockwave a bunch of these. Hopefully that'll do something. Uh-oh, this is gonna hurt. Flipping over. We got buffed up a little. That's unfortunate. Over rallied. There's that. Pop reflect just in case it's at us. Hopefully not though. Okay. Can't shockwave yet, but I get stunned maybe, and hopefully I randomly threw a stun out and it actually hit the guy that was casting. That was so perfect. I doubt the Blizzard has like smart targeting on that, but that'd be hilarious if that was the case. Okay. I'm charging one guy. Stun one of these and Stormbolt. Never mind. I think they did end up eating one of these things at least, unfortunately. Yeah, they had like 3 buffs. Can't reach. Now they're synced up. Oh my god. Well, that big moment for the fact that you can see 20 minutes like a technique. Yeah, you can do some real nutty numbers on that one. Any burst class benefits highly from that fight. So, especially Evoker. I think that might actually still be the burstiest class in the game. Is Evoker. Like, the Flame Shaper in particular. Somehow these guys synced up and then naturally desynced. Not really sure how. Huge. That was awesome, by the way. That was a ton of fun. Just constant AoE. Brainless AoE. Got a Blaze Storm him. I should have waited for like the ads to come in to Blaze Storm, but I need to build up the overwhelm stacks. Honestly. I don't know if I'll be able to like dance around with this. I think the damage is low enough where I can. Did I not grab one? Okay, I guess I didn't grab one. I thought I grabbed that one in the corner. Let's get up with a 720 DPS Evoker. As a 690 Evoker? Oh, yeah. Wait, 720 item level? What the hell? Or 710? 2 710s. I read that as a 720. Dude, I haven't done a lower key in such a long while. It feels like I didn't know my ults. Like, I don't remember last time I really did 7 or an 8. I've been doing like back-to-back like 14s, 15s, bricking those, 16s, bricking those. Frustrating experience. Alright, we're a little good. I think honestly, the more the merrier. It was quite big. We can go bigger. Honestly, we could go huge. Bro, they fixed up Fury Warrior good. They fixed this thing good. Oh my god. It is so fun now. Oh my god, dude. The problem is I'm not executing enough. Even though the whole hero spec is all about big executes, it's now about big rage and blows. That's all you do. Rage and blow the entire time. You can even say this spec now blows a lot. All it does is blow. Where 7k master range Shigiro that time. Bro, I need more mastery. I have like no mastery. 7k master ring would be amazing. I feel like my damage is pretty nice, but like, I mean, I'm pretty happy with my damage right now, but it could only be better. Just don't AoEs. I was gonna say, do these guys have a caster? They do. Let's see if I can throw something. Oh. Try to see if I can throw one bolt. Maybe that'll do something. Try to be useful and helpful. Didn't kick him, unfortunately. Now I can. Okay. Although my group did end up figuring out an insanely good strat for the boss here. Which I'm pretty sure that everybody else does at this point. You just run him down. Go to the corner and just waddle the boss down towards the boat. When you get fire on you. You make lines of fire towards the boat. And then just reset. Like this. And then you go back up top. And make another line. You could technically make 2 lines from where we ended. And you could actually stretch out the area quite a bit. Just try to give yourself enough time until it resets. And then we get to waddle him again. Yep. Oh, give me that. Oh, don't dispel my haste. I want it. No, I need that haste. I actually could use it. I don't remember last time I hit Bloodthirst, by the way. Oh, now I did. There I did. Speak of the devil, right? Man, if he didn't dispel the debuff off of me, I would have been happy. I'm pretty sure he let the mage keep it, but dispelled it off of me. That's so easy? Yeah. Yeah, you literally just walk him down, do here, and they come back up. Just keep moving the red. Walking back wall. Running forward is, I want to say better, but I don't know. Maybe your strat is better. It kind of depends what you mean by running down the wall. Because some people say they're running along the wall, but they do you go from far end or close end? That's the question. Oh yeah, without a Lightstorm. Prime my damage. That is what I think sucks about this build, is actually the lack of Bladestorm in the opener to prime the damage. I like this pull. Oh, stun him. Oh, okay, that's not good. Okay, so I can stun those guys when they're casting that from a distance. Pulsar. Rally. Okay, that's a stun. Okay, I can get one. Nice. Can't stop this guy, unfortunately. We can kill him. Okay. We're kind of okay. Not really, but we're doing mildly okay. Of course. Of course, it turns the beam straight towards us. Pulsar, please. Ah! I tried to kick. I think I kicked the wrong guy. I think I targeted the right guy for a second, and then I just like lost it. Okay, that was bad. That shouldn't have run in. Bad orb, arcade orb. That's what it was. No, that will do it though. Close in, so you're on the water. The walk by a bit and jump down. I need to actually, I think, visually see it then. Yeah, I'm having a hard time like visualizing it in my brain for some reason. Frame broke. Damn, I like the ambitiousness of that pull. I mean, I think it's possible to like live that on a 7. Oh, damn. Yeah, now I'm thinking about this build a bit more. It does kind of suck whenever what's it called? Oh, that guy just casting from afar, huh? How do we pull them? Okay, well, we got a bunch of them here now. Okay, well, at least we can do this. Yeah, at least they're all like grouped up. Yeah, I got that kick. Didn't miss it that time. Good on me. I think I kind of want to like the hyperlight beam is probably not a good idea anymore. Don't know if you have anything else here. That guy's gotta get a cast off, unless he doesn't. Yeah, I really need everybody to have like the overwhelm buff in order for me to do any kind of damage. But if they don't have it, that's a little rough. It was dead before the poster went off. That's a +7 for ya. Yeah, not having a blaze for the boss kind of sucked. Because I'm not able to go my procking thing. Oh, the banger was the name. I can give you the mix. Should give you the song that we currently listen to, man. Kind of a banger, actually, isn't it? It's on CS, surprisingly. Which doesn't feel like it was their MO type of a tune, but not bad. I've had a couple, like, I want to say, like, foreign tracks recently. Pretty sure this is Japanese. Unless I'm mistaken. Does Snowflake do anything here? Nope.
The power of the first ones. Mine to control.
I'll go fire. I probably should have oh no, I'm having to go back there. I probably should have kept my rage, not spent it there with the forget what it was, rampage. Yeah, when it comes to remix, does it affect player power? Is the artifact power distributed evenly amongst all specs? Yes, no, there's yes, you still need to go get an artifact weapon for each one of your specs, but yes, it does distribute automatically, yeah. It's like a character power more than anything, rather than a weapon power. Crack keystone? Okay, and I completed that quest. Once I know that, appreciate you, man, with the key. So Leah's technique, is that good? Yo, do you need, unless if anybody else wants it, you can like ask him if they want to roll on it, but if you don't want it, I'll take it off your hands. Unless you want it. Hope Legion Classic comes out to do that. Yeah, I think if Legion Classic, I don't think Legion Classic will come out because by then I don't think that's a classic expansion. I think anything beyond WoD is just a mistake to do a classic expansion. At this point, I would just do another anniversary vanilla classic realms. Yeah, keep it. It's a good stat stick, man. It's a huge stat stick. Don't worry about it. I know it's really good. And for tanks, I imagine statics are probably better than like some of the other trinkets. Yeah, what would be a mistake? I think Legion would also be like, it won't feel like classic. I think it'd be cool to have a relaunch of Legion, like faster cadence of it. But then again, we're also getting like Legion REMIX. So that'll be a way for us to experience Legion. But yeah. Let me go and turn in that quest with the dungeons. And I think crack keystone too, right? So that should give me, yep, spark. And then I think I still need one more. Oh, no, I got a bonus spark. That's what I did. Who also does the crack keystones? Was it him? Maybe it wasn't crack keystones quest? Or did I automatically accept it? Oh, I already completed it, I think. Yeah, I think I did. Pretty sure I did. So I almost have enough to like craft a weapon. Close. Close. But that'll be a big upgrade and I already have a weapon. Haste crit though, I don't know if that is the best stat for it. I'll need to probably adjust it. I think mastery haste is what Fury Warriors are all about. 9 Dawnbreaker, hell yeah dude. If you wanted to plus 7 Gambit again, just know, or Paladin if you want to do another alt. I'm not against it. I'll probably, I don't know if you're gonna do this queue tomorrow or not. I'll be down to do like queue tomorrow maybe. I should be going and getting myself something to eat and then get ready for the raid tonight. 708. I still need to do a bit of simmon, a bit of that, you know, little mid-maxy stuff on my rogue, but I appreciate you. If you hold that queue for tomorrow and if you pop in tomorrow, let's run it. That'll be a lot of fun. I have at least a character ready for it. Because I did want to start getting like my weeklies out of the way on alts. Ideally like a 10 if I can do it, but a 7 is a starter. Because I could then just use at least a Gilded Crest to craft a bunch of stuff. I think this week is going to be a good week for me to get a lot of the alt stuff done too. Because this week I'm not going to be doing any pushes for keys. That's next week. So this week I could just spend more of my time like once I cap out my rogue, I could just chill. And then play my alts and get them up and running and get them caught up for the season. Maybe even get them into like a playable situation because Fury Warrior was a ton of fun. And like Reap the Storm just does so much damage. Makes him want to like, I wonder how good this thing is going to be once I get like actually fully like with a good weapon and everything. Like how that skill is going to work. And then when I can get a lot more mastery because I'm really behind on mastery. Pretty sure it's supposed to be my best stats. So I'm actually losing out on that enrage damage. Pretty sure that uptime of enrage is basically like almost 100%. Maybe I need to do work at that, but maybe that's like I was gonna say lack of haste, but I don't think it's a lack of haste. Yeah, I also need to put a socket on this thing and probably up the item level of the belt, or maybe I'll just craft the belt so I don't have to think about it. That is actually what I might do. I might craft a weapon and then craft a belt so I don't have to worry about this thing at all. And then craft a brace or something. Maybe a neck ring, maybe. Just have a ring here, so maybe I could recraft it with different stats. I'll see. I'll figure it out. I also want to see if I could run this thing in a 20 and a heroic. See if I can get some gear from there. 20k master at 688. That is a lot of master at 688. What? That is crazy work. What is a Evoker or is a Rogue? That's actually huge. Yeah, I don't even know if I have that much of a master on my Rogue. When I switch over, I think I'm like at 18,000 without buffs or whatever. And like this is swapping out the cloak, fiber and everything. Warrior. That still is a lot. Yeah, that still is a lot. Yeah, look at that thing. Jesus. Yeah, that would be nuts, man. I'm like little baby, 32%, you're 53%. You have literally 20% more damage than me. 20% more damage when raging. That is wild. Yeah, imagine how much more damage I'd have if I'm like actually keeping up with it super well. I probably need to bloodthirst a lot more whenever I'm not enraged. That's probably what I'm not doing super well. Like I need to actually send it a lot more regularly, like in the opener. Run in, whirlwind, bloodthirst, and hopefully that'll proc and enrage. 20k with Galliwix ring. Oh yeah, it'd be nuts. Still really good item. from what I could see. Yeah, I'm pretty sure I don't even have like good fiber in here. I need to switch it over from haste to mastery. So I need to do a couple of these different like swaps. And then a chest piece. I don't know why. Oh, I kept thinking that I have a better chest piece than this. I don't. I don't. Keep convincing myself that I have something better. I had something in my Great Vault, but that could be upgraded. I don't think these things are really hero track, unfortunately. This thing is hero track. I guess the pants are okay to upgrade if it's just these crests. It's a matter of level increases. My trinket's also pretty bad. Like this thing actually has a really good uptime, but I don't know if it's that good compared to the alternatives. It's like a poor man's version of a Lumithar antenna. Grants 328 critical strike, stack it up to 5 times. So this gives me like 15,000 crit at all times. That's it. It's kind of okay, but not ideal. But yeah, it's basically a poor man's Lumithar essentially. And then I have this thing, which is kind of okay, but not great either. It does like very little damage. Or is it? Yeah, it's at least like 2%, almost 2%. Almost 2. Almost 2. Accelerated at least is up basically all the time as long as I'm landing crits here and there. Dell version of that, IG Intellect. There's a Dell version of that, of this thing, IG Intellect. Oh yeah, you're right. Yeah, better version too, I'm pretty sure. Yeah, I got this from Ragnaros or something. Or from that entire raid. But yeah. Yeah, I need to run this character. I need to probably just like focus in, take a day to focus on one character at a time. And I could probably get a lot of work done on my ults, man. I keep jumping between ults too often. It's like 430k, 430 crit stacks to 5. That's actually like 20,000? 20,000 crit? Passively? That seems like a lot. Hold on a second. Is my math wrong? It seems like a lot of crit. Is it like some kind of like mild uptime? Oh man, I need to mess with that thing apparently. I don't know if it's actually... That's gotta be good for some class, right? Crit agility class. I'm assuming like if a hunter can equip it. Look up the hunter guide, see what like if that trinket is ranked anywhere. Oh, but apparently it's ranked in E tier. I'm not sure why. But these are the hunter tier trinkets. Nothing is an A except for Astral Antenna and Yellow Prism. Then there's trinkets over here, which are kind of whatever. And this thing is apparently E tier. You're right, 459 for 8 seconds, up to 5 times. 70 to 80% uptime, 2k crit. Oh, it's on, wait, 2k crit? Never mind, why do I think it's 20k? Yeah, never mind. For some reason I read that it's 2k crit. 20k, I mean. Yeah, compared to 6,000, yeah. Yeah. My math is off, chat. Confirmed. Alright, so I think I'm set. I just gotta go get myself some stuff simmed for the night. What's up, Ironhide? How you doing, my man? Hope you're having a good one. The trinket wasn't as good as the trinkets I have. It's an upgrade in item level, but damage not so much. The raid trinkets I have is better even through a champ. Trinket wasn't as good as the trinkets I have. It's an upgrade in item level. You know what? Still keep it. Still keep it. Because it's at least gonna buff up all your other trinkets in item level, and then it's like, it's a stat stick. It's not a terrible trinket in general, but yeah, you've got better ones. It's an item level uppy for the rest of your trinkets. Hope you're doing good, Ironhide. Chat, I'll be calling it here. I gotta get some food. I gotta get some chill. I gotta get some raid prep done and sims on my rogue so I can potentially even loot some gear from any of my alts, man. Gucci brother, hope you're well too. Yeah, man, doing fine. Hanging out, having a good time. And I probably am gonna have to be. I have been dealing with a bunch of like. I'm actually not gonna get into it. That set looks awesome. Chat, should I get the set? That helm looks good. That visor helm as a Valkyrie set would look insane if you can make like a proper Valkyrie from like Odin's raid, right? Valajar Valkyrie. Holy, that helm looks so cool. The visor look is actually kind of sick. Not gonna lie. And the shoulders the guy got with it actually look kind of sick too. Actually look kind of sick. 30 bucks and this man well spent. I'm not sure about that cape. But the rest of it looks kind of sick. Yeah. Anyway. I'm gonna go sim my rogue. Because that's what I gotta do. I'll catch you guys some other time. Tomorrow, in fact. And hopefully tomorrow we'll get some kind of news whether it's regarding Midnight or Legion Remix or anything. You know what I mean, dude? I've been waiting for BLIZZ to comment, to say something. I've been waiting, dude. We've all been waiting. They've had internal alpha build on PTR for such a long time, man. It's been wild. It's just been taunting me the entire time. Just waiting for them to actually announce something. Wait, that's actually kind of sick, the H look. It's like really toned down, but the shoulders, the rest of it is like really like toned down leathers, tabard. It's like really simple, but I kind of dig it. And then shit is the Xavius and shit on those red blades. I actually don't hate it. It looks a lot better like in game than it does on like this screen here. I might do that with my DH then. I think I'm inspired. Alrighty, you guys have a wonderful one. Thanks so much for watching. I'll catch you guys tomorrow. Alrighty, boys. Alrighty. Peace.
My